How's everyone doing today? So I am jumping on because IonQ has broken a key level that I called out in my video yesterday. And this quantum bull run looks like it is starting to pick up some steam. I want to specifically focus on IonQ because it's been stuck under a price point for quite a while. And it just broke through that resistance today with velocity. So we're going to cover IonQ in depth. We're going to look at the market and our quantum watch list. Let's dive right in. All right, guys, so it's an exciting time in the markets. We see that the S&P was up 2% today, the Nasdaq up 2.7%, the Russell up 2%, and the Dow up 1.2% at market close. It looks like there's some progress on the tariff talks, and it looks like Google just jumped on earnings beat, so that should be good because we see that often these tech companies can have the effect with their earnings of lifting up the entire market. Let's take a look at the quantum watch list for today. So QUBT had a big day today at 9%, Coherent at 7%, SkyWater, which I have a video on my channel, just a few videos back from this video. If you want to learn more about SkyWater, they're the chip fabricator for D-Wave, and their stock has been performing well as of late. The story of the day and the topic of this video is IonQ because it has broken a critical price level with a 6% increase, and even Intel getting ready for earnings. We see just kind of a lot of green on this chart, and we love to see that the quantum stocks are alive and well. So let's take a look also at our extended hours and see what post-market change looks like. So it looks like Google is up quite a bit on their earnings already, which is great because they have their Google Willow chip and they have resources that they're putting into quantum. All right, so we're going to take a look at a TipRanks article that IonQ stock analysts predict a 60% jump for this Russell 2000 quantum computing pick. And I'm going to show you where they're getting that 60% number. IonQ, if you don't know, is one of the biggest pure play quantum computer companies on the market. They have partners like Hyundai, NVIDIA, Microsoft Azure, Amazon, Google, General Dynamics, Quantum Basel. I actually talked to Quantum Basel at a recent quantum conference I went to, and I've reached out to them to see if they would be interested to come on the show for an interview. So, and we know that they're partners with Oak Ridge, University of Maryland, and their CEO is quite bullish on the company. In fact, I covered this here in this video right here. So if you want to go back and take a look, the CEO is predicting $1 billion in revenue by 2030. I still think that's, we'll see. Their earnings are coming up. We'll see if they're trending in that direction. But pretty exciting time in the quantum trade. So what other news could possibly be helping IonQ? So IonQ has signed a historic agreement with Toyota Corporation to advance Toyota Tsusho Corporation to advance quantum computing opportunities in Japan. Japan has long been at the forefront of technological innovation. Our collaboration offers more opportunities to bring our cutting-edge quantum solutions to market that's primed for transformative advancements. Toyota was established in 1948. We see the immense transformative value of quantum computing technologies for customers across industries. So that is nice to see. What else? They have first quarter financial results coming up in May. And they've expanded their quantum collaboration in Japan, signing an MOU with AIST's Global Research and Development Center for Business and Quantum AI Technology. GQUAT. So let's take a look at this. Our expanded alliance with AIST marks an important step in IonQ's global expansion and deepens our engagement with the Japanese quantum market. We look forward to our further collaboration with GQUAT to explore new quantum computing applications that can deliver transformative outcomes across industries. So let's take a look. I've been eager all day because we called this price level on the show last night. If we're going to go back even 3 months, okay, we're going back. Let's go back 2 months to February. And once IonQ dropped below this critical $27 level, it has not been able to break through. So it's hit its head. Let's see, we're at exactly at 27.80. We see it's been rejected 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And you can count this one as well. And this morning, with velocity and volume, IonQ has broken above their pre-quantum crash price. So if we look at the TipRanks article and they talk about the potential upside, this is what they're talking about. So it's now got over this critical price level. And if the market continues to be favorable for tech in general, then if we look at the potential move, so we're currently at this 29.55 level. If we got back up to all-time highs, which is around the 54 level, that's actually an 80% move. But even if we got back to this range, that's still a 45 to 50% move. So you can kind of see in the chart how this is a key technical level that's broken. Now let's get in a little closer to the action on the day so you can see the velocity which this move happened. So market opens and this goes crazy. The volume, and this was a outstanding trade. If you woke up at market open, you made 10% if you traded from the bottom to the top, and it just roared up, had a little sell-off, but we're not seeing the volatility that we've been seeing in these in the intraday trade as we've been seeing for the last many weeks, in fact, a few months. So I wonder if that's reflected in the fear and greed. Let's take a look. Last time I looked, it was at 24. Okay, so now we're at 31. So it looks like overall sentiment is improving in the market. Let's take a look at the VIX. So if we look back at 6 months, we had a point where the VIX was at 60. And now we're down to 26. And we're starting to get into much more reasonable levels of uncertainty, not this widespread panic and fear. So really nice to see some of those things. So let's go back into IonQ's chart and finish up this video. So we're going to look at the 1 day again. And once it broke this key level, right? This is the level I've been talking about. It didn't even touch it. It didn't even use it as support. In fact, it almost created this new level at this 28.36. And I want to go back further in the chart to see if kind of what the next resistance points might be. So this 31.21 looks like we quadruple topped here at 36. So we're going to draw a line there. And then we've got a very clear, very clear level of resistance here at 45 roughly. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, that last one, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas of spots where IonQ bounced. Now, obviously that would be a big move from its current point, but we can see how this is quite a bullish setup since it's finally come out after almost 2 months. It's broken through this critical level here at the bottom. So now watch 31, watch 36, and watch 44 as key areas for resistance for IonQ. All right, y'all, one stock so far today. We'll see if I have time later to put together some more information for you. If you've taken some value out of this, if you trade IonQ, leave a comment. Share your thoughts on IonQ and the quantum trade and the markets in general. If I've earned a like, and only if I've earned a like, consider leaving one. And that is everything I have for you. Good luck in the markets tomorrow. We'll talk to y'all soon.